Welcome to this week's Open Thread. A few things I want to talk about this episode, but first up, we're going to go over who won the giveaway we're doing. Last week I asked for your ideas for deep fried and sausage and waffles, and I would pick my favorites, and then they would win some try and bite items and like signatures or whatever on the boxes. I have my choices. Now all of these were recommended more than once. But like I said, I'm going with the first person chronologically who suggested it. So if you also suggested one of these and you're not the winner, I'm sorry. You were just a little bit too late to post your idea. Giveaway winner number 1, Kenyon Loafy. He was the very first one to suggest deep fried pumpkin spice items. This was a huge request, and part of the reason I went with that idea is because it was requested so many times. He happened to be just the first one to do it. I've already spoken to him. He chose the rolly. So he's going to get a rolly. And we're going to deep fry some pumpkin spice items for you at the end of the month. October 31st, Halloween. That will be the Halloween episode. Second winner of the giveaway is Catherine Minks. She suggested a thing I've actually been thinking about for a little while. I thought it might be good, but when I saw her post it, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. It is ice cream waffles. Catherine Minks, you get your choice between the quick taco, the curly dog, and the bacon wave. You can send us a private message on Facebook or YouTube's or whatever. Get in contact with us, and then we'll give it to you. The third giveaway winner, NJ Stout. And his request was for beer waffles. So we're actually doing the beer waffles first. But his suggestion came after Catherine's. So he is the third winner, as it were. So at J Stout, you're also going to get to pick from the 2 that are left over after Catherine picks hers. And I'll let you know what that is as soon as she picks it. Also, like, get in contact with us, send us a message, and we'll figure out where to send everything. And the final giveaway winner, Richard Wood. He recommended something that we also got a lot of suggestions for, so I thought it was a good idea to pick. And it is deep fried TV dinners, otherwise known as deep fried microwave delights. I like the idea of the sad Thanksgiving episode where you're deep frying a sad Thanksgiving meal. So yeah, we're going with that. Thanks for the suggestion, Richard Wood. Go ahead and send us a message. You're going to get whatever the last item is that's left over. Alright, and that's our giveaway winner. So congrats to you guys. If you did not win, I'm very sorry. There was a lot of good suggestions in the comments there, and you know what? We're gonna borrow from a few of them, for sure. I hope you enjoyed this giveaway. We got a lot of stuff we could give away, I think, so we'll probably do, we'll do some more in the future. Especially, with the holiday season coming up and all. Okie dokie, that covers that topic. Let's get to the actual topic of the episode this week. There was a few things rolling through my head, and I didn't want to pick just one. So we're going to do a few things, talk about a few things today. So, the first one, with Halloween coming up, I think, and today being the premiere date of The Walking Dead Season 38, or whatever it is, I think this is a good topic to cover. Who do you think Negan killed? I hope I get this video up before everybody sees the episode. If not, the question will actually be, are you happy with who Negan killed? So, spoilers! Spoiler alert in the title here. That's why I did the giveaway things first. If you don't want any Walking Dead spoilers, get out of here. I already told you who won the thing. You can leave now. I'm gonna guess they killed somebody dumb and inconsequential. That would be my first guess, so like Abraham, basically. My second guess is that somebody grew some balls over the break, and they realized they needed to do something big, because otherwise people are gonna hate them even more than they already do for the stupid bullshit they pulled. And they're gonna kill Maggie. A little flippity flop from the comic. I don't feel like they would kill Daryl because he's their moneymaker, and I haven't heard that he wants to leave the show. And obviously they're not going to kill Rick or Carl because, like, Negan was talking to them as he was killing whoever he was killing. Let me know what you think about what happened, what will happen, and also let me know how dumb you thought the whole thing was about splitting it up with that cliffhanger bullshit. It wasn't dumb because they made a cliffhanger. Now, I want to point that out. The reason it was dumb is because of the way they led up to it. All the interviews the cast did, talking about, oh, how it's going to be such a heartbreaking episode, and the script made me cry, and all this other bullshit. And then, like, it ends with, like, without you even knowing what happened. Get out of here with that shit. Get out of here with that shit. In other media-related news, Donald Glover was cast to play young Lando Calrissian. And if you don't know who Donald Glover is, he's Childish Gambino. If you don't know who Childish Gambino is, he's Troy in Community. And if you don't know who that is, then fucking watch Community because it's amazing. But he's basically, in my mind, kind of the perfect casting here. If you look at younger pictures of Billy D. Williams and Donald Glover next to each other, and imagine Donald Glover has just a mustache, it's like a really good fit. Really good fit. Also, Donald Glover's a pretty good actor. I think he could really pull it off. So I think that bit of casting was really well done. Really spot on. But I want to know what you guys think. And if you didn't like Donald Glover being cast, who would be your ideal young Lando Calrissian? I know they cast like a no-name guy for Han Solo, which is probably a good idea. You don't want somebody recognizable in that role, because then it will just be them. And you need to sell Han Solo as a character, so you need like an actual like person that won't interfere with it. But who would be your ideal Han Solo? That's what I want to know too. And these guys have to have a good like dynamic together as well. Like if they don't work well together, the actors don't pair well, that movie's gonna be horrible. Horrible. So maybe they should have gotten Daniel Pooney to play Han Solo. Lando and Han in the morning. And the final bit of media I want to talk to you guys about was Luke Cage. I know it came out a few weeks back, but I finally just finished binging that show. And I want to know your guys' opinion on it, because what I have seen almost universally is acclaim and people loving it. But I found myself kind of actually a little bit lukewarm about it. Lukewarm. And here's what I thought. Like, a lot of it was great. You know, a lot of good directing, some good dialogue there. The actor playing Luke Cage, really good actor. The return of Night Nurse. I'm gonna love any Marvel show that has Night Nurse in it. Come on. But I felt like it hit a lot of the same story beats that were already covered in Daredevil and Jessica Jones. And I also feel like the season as a whole, like, the middle kind of didn't matter. It ended exactly where it started. You're in the same position. Nothing really happened except now there's more dead people. If that makes any sense. Like, imagine Daredevil Season 1, where at the end of the season, the Kingpin didn't get arrested. He was still just in charge. Like, that's kind of how I felt about Luke Cage there. And also, some of the characters, like, Misty Knight was a lot of people's favorite character, and I can't figure out why, because she's, like, the worst cop in the world. She got people killed. She had all the bad, like, the worst instincts about all the characters. I don't know, she just didn't seem like a good cop. I was not in favor of her character. And the little twisty twist at the end there, with the, you know, the doctor that created Luke Cage and the thing that happened there, like, I couldn't care less. The whole brother thing, like, I just don't care. I didn't really care about that. I didn't buy into it. I didn't buy into it as, like, emotional stakes at all. Diamondback was such a cartoonish character that... cartoonishly evil. That I just couldn't get on board with that. So, I don't know. I had a few problems with it as a whole. But hey, there were some good moments there. Some really good moments. Let me know what you think. I wanna hear what you think about it. Let's get to the Q&A and the mini Q&A portion of the video where I answer questions that were asked in the comments. This is going to be a little bit hard. There were like 360 comments on that video. So I'm sure I'm going to miss a couple of questions. Sorry about that. Scratimus had a question, wanted to know if I ever go to like a salon or a barber or anything. I answered no. No, I do not. In fact, like, I don't do anything special with the hair. And we also have a question from Frank Brown, who wants to know what happened to Late Chow. We haven't put out a video in a while. A lot of the time they were working together in the same place, and then, or if they weren't working together in the same place, or at least in the same town, which I don't think is the case anymore, so it makes it very hard to put together a video when you don't, like, live with or near the person you're trying to make videos with. So it's just an unfortunate circumstance of, you know, how the job market works and all that. You got a family, you got to support your family. You can't just, like, base your whole life on making some videos for YouTube, unfortunately, when it's just sort of a hobby. And that's really all the questions I could find. Sorry if I didn't get to yours. There's no giveaway this time, so it should be easier to get your question in there. If you want a question answered for the next video, go ahead and put it there in the comments. And now, that gets us to our shoutouts. Scradamus, I feel like you're getting shoutouts in, like, every episode recently, but hey, why stop a good thing? Here's to you, buddy. And Knockout, who's your kitty, right? And your wife. Cheers. TNT Fox, you get a shout out because shots. That is, like, literally the best reason for a shout out, so obviously you get one. Now, I don't know if you guys remember this, but a few videos ago I was wearing a shirt with me and the Batman mask on it. That shirt is actually from TNT Fox, so I know a few of you appreciated that shirt. Now you know who to appreciate for it. Cheers. Frank Brown. He asked a question, now he wants a shout out. Well, you're getting a shout out, so hopefully that works. And also he says, I miss you guys. So I'm not sure what that's about. We haven't been anywhere for the last month and a half, basically. We've had a video out every weekday. Maybe you've been gone? Sorry if you didn't, like, if you weren't there. It's good to have you back, though. So cheers, shout out. Dylan Perkins from South Australia wants a shout out, and he's gonna get one. Dylan Perkins, here you go. Cheers, South Australia. I'm quickly realizing I'm doing too many of these. I've got shit to do today. All right. Next shout out going to Eric Lopez, who had a ton of ideas, so thanks for that. Eric Lopez. Cheers. I'm going to combine the last few shout outs to one shout out. Sorry that your shout out is only worth a third of a shout out, but there we go. It's the last one I can do. We got Blindsight 2020. We have Beansy, and Sultan G Main has a friend, Ali, who he wants a shout out for. So, shout out to all three of you guys. Whew. Thanks for watching. If you would like a shout out or a shout out next week, go ahead and leave it in the comments down below, along with your questions and answers to all the little topics I raised today. And as always, this is Open Thread, so if there's anything else you want to chat about, even if it's controversial, I don't give a shit. I'll tell you who I'm voting for in the comments if you want to know. I'll tell you why. Go ahead and post it down there. It's Sunday. Sunday fun day. Sunday should really be a day of just, like, chillaxing. Get out there, have some fun. Please share, like, subscribe. Go check out Loafy's channel and Loafy on twitch.tv/Loafy Molasses. Warpig has a channel now. Go check out Warpig's channel. He has a really funny cooking video up there. And check us out on social media. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat. And that's all there is to it, I guess. So, hey, thanks for your comments. Thanks for all your entries for the giveaway and all your ideas. I'll definitely be using a lot of those ideas. And I guess all that there's left to say is, you're cute.